Hello, beautiful, brilliant black women. God is born. Girl, I hope you're doing well, honey. I hope you're doing well. Yes. Listen, we had that show on Noir Aunties about black women and how to vet, right? And ooh, I gotta tell y'all something. Hold on. I gotta tell y'all something. Now, before I tell y'all something, let's just address the little tiny house in the room. the, this is my probably twice a year I do projects around my home in which I beautify specific areas. And my husband just look, my door getting closed on me. My husband just bought this tiny house for me because he knows I want to make a whole village back here. Okay, on our property. So yeah, that's why I'm in here because y'all see it now. Because later, okay, the next couple months, girl, you're not gonna know this place. All right. So anyway, I am. Y'all know, maybe you don't. I'm doing the course on vetting. It's going to end up on Podia. I hope to have it out by April 14th of this year. So, whew, that's only a month away, girl. Anyway, I just had to tell y'all something funny. Like, okay, so we all know I'm definitely into vetting. You can't have no access to me just because of what? What name tag you think you're gonna wear that's just gonna grant you access to me? Yeah, that's not happening. Mm-mm. Nope, I'm too precious. I'm just here to tell you right now. Okay, so after me and Mrs. D. and D. Matthews had this discussion about vetting, girl, it's just so much has come up in both our minds. But funny story, okay, funny story. Um, my family despises watching movies with me. In fact, they're not too particular about like rolling down the street with me or anything like that, okay? Because for years, and it's taken years, but it's not going to take you that long, okay? For years I have been studying people's behaviors. So yes, I when I went back to get my bachelor's 1,000 years ago, um I was already a registered nurse, and then I wanted to, because my mother did teach me this, I wanted to have my bachelor's be in a broader subject. So I chose to concentrate on psychology and organizational behavior. Okay, girl, girl, shit they taught me. Okay, so one of the things that the FBI and CIA are really known for, believe it or not, are behavioral wizards. Okay. So they are people who are able to come in, interrogate someone, and they can get a baseline of someone's behavior within just literally a few seconds of speaking with them, right? And then they will leave them for a little bit and they'll come back, and then they'll do what's called mirroring. Okay. And they will read the person's facial expressions, their reactions, how they are holding their body, what happens when you ask them this question now or that question, right? So you have all types of tells as a human, or in some cases hominid, for those people who are well studied in behaviors. Okay, so that's been such a wonderful curiosity to me that I have taken a lot of time honing my skills and being able to detect behaviors. So that's why my family don't like to watch movies with me, girl. Okay, listen. Here's the rules, mom. Here's the rules, babe. Okay, listen. You don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. And I don't know. I just can't help myself. Okay, I could, but it's fun. Okay, so we'll be watching whatever it is that's like, let's say it's a little mystery, or it's there's some deception and manipulation going on in the movie or whatever. I don't know. Literally, before they can say what they're about to say, they'll finish something, and then I will say exactly what they're about to say. Never saw the movie before, never whatever. They're just like, to this day, how do you do that? How the hell? You never saw this movie. You never seen any data. Nope. And I don't need to. Because I've been trained and I have studied for nearly 20 years just people's behaviors, their responses, their reactions, how the brain works, how sometimes you are most of the time, people are fully unaware of how they hold their head, or how they smirk, or where their eyes go, or whatever. They're just like, okay, they're oblivious. They think they're fooling somebody, whatever. And I guess most people, they do. However, for me, I am able to look at behaviors, read microseconds before someone can change their face, before they even realize that their eyebrows went up. It's not the same as their baseline, depending on the question that I ask. And questions are asked openly. So when I'm watching movies, girl, that's just lightweight practice of a skill I've honed over the years. So I'm also known, this is why they don't like to go places with me. I'm also known for being able to see somebody, say, in a grocery store or walking down the street or whatever, and be able to really tell you about them. Okay? And we are so busy, and we're taught and programmed to listen to what people say and believe them. Okay? So we're not listening to their behaviors. And that's a part of vetting. Okay? Your vetting is not dating. It isn't. Vetting is not dating. I'm sorry, beautiful. It's not. Okay? You can't date, quote unquote, date my daughter until she's vetted you. That's going to take several meetings. That's going to take some background shit. That's going to take some going over to social media. It's going to take a whole bunch of steps and all of that, in which she's going to take her time to do that. Because if you take some time at the front end, let's say 0 to 3 months, and most of those people will fall off well before 3 months. Okay, the candidates who make it to 3 months, okay, well, maybe we could talk about dating. Okay, but between 0 and 3 months, no, Pooh, this ain't dating, not from my end. Now, that's not what you tell them, black women. Okay, of course. You let these whoever the candidate is, whether it's a family member, whether it's somebody who's a potential friend, maybe it's somebody who you're potentially thinking about going into business with, or maybe it's someone that you're looking at, quote unquote, dating. Whatever it is, I don't let people have access. You don't get granted access just because I said hello to you, or let's have coffee or some shit. Okay, no. And you can't even get close enough to me to have coffee in the first place like that. Okay, so yeah. Welcome to Vetting 101.